Alright, we're gonna get this NBA Cup game in. I just watched some basketball and watched Grizzlies and all that stupidity with the Lakers. So, yeah, I seen those courts and it made me want to play my NBA Cup game. So, let's get it with the Wolves. We got the Kings. We've already set up for the Kings. I'm not. Alright. So let's see. So Conley, Edwards, McDaniels is cold. Bear, we got Bones, Dante, Houston, Nasri, and Behringer at 6'11". I swear I'd almost play Rob. I don't go play Bones either. I'll play Rob 2 minutes. I'll rotate them as needed. Bones, Dante, Terrence, Nas, Jones. If I had a backup power forward, then I could put Terrence down here. Kings. I know Levine's got to be stopped. Go Stamp Man. Daniels on DeRozan. John Ellis. Mike Conley. Schroeder and Keegan Murray. Julius Randle's on Keegan. Well, that don't matter. But we do need to play this shoe, limit transition, protect the paint, play physical, crash the glass, limit transition. We have to limit transition.
射成2球前锋中，一阴一阳之味道，仔细东来。明码标价的那些物，非黑即白。若上颁奖台，切莫张灯结彩。八仙桌的收尾少不了弄菜。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，步步高升，八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺。百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给点表示了吗？啊？我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌。
We'll get this motherfucker. So Conley's gonna be on Schroeder, and on Levine's playing straight up. Straight up. Already did all this. Let's go. We got this.
Now to the good part.
NBA Cup, baby. We're already 1-0. We beat the Jazz. Let's go up 2-0 because we're in the same as the Thunder, so we got to beat the Kings.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course, Sacramento.
Don't mean shit. Anybody can beat anybody these days.
You know, from Minnesota, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento.
Start the
DeRozan
defense.
and Murray in at the forward position.
I can't
Schroeder
see
and
the
Levine
ball
in
when they
backcourt.
tip it.
And it's
I cannot
Sabonis
see the
in at
ball.
center position. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're 1-0 in the group stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting...
Man.
They have to love the position they are in. A chance to get to 2-0 at home. Tonight is a massive game for them in the Cup.
And then for Sacramento, this is a final.
Fucking get his ass back, bitch. Yeah, you want some of that? You want some of that smoke, Levine? Motherfucker.
Wow.
We ain't playing.
Thanks for that great
The
view.
fuck you think
Courtesy
you
of the
dunking on,
AT&T
fool?
Connected Cam. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Sabonis in the post. Defended by Gobert. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Edwards finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Levine. DeRozan against McDaniels. Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 5.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
They done pissed him off. Yeah, you just straight pissed him off. Yeah.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's DeRozan. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Randall, good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Russell Westbrook comes in for Schroeder. Kings trail by 3. Murray passes to Westbrook. Back to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Eubanks the screen. Over McDaniels. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got 8.
Year after year, DeRozan gives you that steady scoring presence. You can count on him to get his numbers.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the gameplay. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. But you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. But yeah, they're tough. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
DeRozan outside. Eubanks the screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
In that pick and roll action, DeRozan reads the game so well, he leans on his intelligence.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. They lead by 4. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
Reed can't hit. Kings trail by 4. Now Westbrook. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he can't get the first one.
There's an old-school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Highland against Westbrook. Left side, DiVincenzo. Reed for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Conley. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. It's good. Edwards got 11.
Well, in that mid-range area, Edwards is money. The defense must guard him better than this.
Back to Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Randall. Westbrook with the rebound. Kings trail by 6. Now here's Monk. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Sacramento with some changes. Saric checks in for McDermott, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ellis. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Shannon. The free throw drops for Monk. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. 5 on the clock. Monk passes to Sabonis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Westbrook against Edwards. Westbrook with the miss.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Back to Randall. The 3 is up. Monk grabs the miss. Kings trail by 5. Pritchard throughout his NBA career. Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
Edwards, so good inside.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Randall. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Russell Westbrook. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And that one's good from Conley. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
Here's LaVine for 3. Oh, just dropping it in. LaVine.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Pass to Reid from behind the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. LaVine's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for LaVine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you looked at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded.
DeRozan outside. DeRozan gets inside and scores.
Okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates with a hit in the eye.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Minnesota. Randall, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anthony Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in. Good work there as it goes. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, we have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Sinks the tray.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Levine. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Pass to Schroeder. Fires from deep. That shot is off. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Taking a look at Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Sabonis has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Randall, and the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. They set the pick for the tie. And the Kings with another 3.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Outside Levine. Back to Schroeder. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. And the Kings lead by 1.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 24 points for Anthony Edwards.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Levine. There's the triple. Oh, good D by Edwards.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Now DeRozan. He's guarded by Conley. Fade away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DeRozan's got 16 points now. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Schroeder.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Murray against Randall. Can't connect from short range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made...
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Shannon. There's the 3. Minnesota again missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Levine. Launches it. They get the rebound. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. With some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Murray. Monk comes in for DeRozan. And Ellis is subbed in for Zach LaVine. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Highland. Takes a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Jones with a screen on Reed. Here's Sabonis. No good with a jumper from the wing. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Sacramento on top. up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Bones Highland. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Westbrook. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Kings lead by 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Sacramento has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Westbrook outside. Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA.
Whoa! Oh, wow!
I didn't see that coming.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards, at his best.
Levine passes to Westbrook. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. The triple hits for Edwards.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Westbrook against Randall. This one for 3. Westbrook can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall left side. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Gobert flushes it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Russell Westbrook. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Outside DeRozan from downtown. The 3 is in.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother DeMar. Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board one?
Free throw good, McDaniels. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Murray. Levine outside. He launches. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Timberwolves trail by 6. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Cleared away by DeRozan.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
DeRozan. How about the creativity from DeRozan?
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Edwards. From deep. Money from 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now Murray. Levine outside. Now DeRozan. Using the glass to lay it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Gets it to go. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
1 second separating the two.
Powerful.
Oh, yes.
Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win.
Can't play a lick of defense. This team can't play a lick of defense. Defense is absolute fucking trash. Trash on this team. Trash. We have no fucking defense, dude. 76. They were draining threes. They were draining threes. You could not. They could not miss from 3, dude. Finally started making a run and coming back, dude. And all of a sudden, fucking Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. DeMar, of all people, I know DeMar got better from 3 when he was in Chicago, but there ain't no fucking way he's hitting that many goddamn threes. Zach LaVine, Ant-Man can't guard Zach LaVine. Also, they played him for fucking 55 fucking minutes, which is what I should have played Ant-Man. I put my bench in and relied on them too much. They just played DeMar DeRozan and fucking Zach LaVine until they fucking wore out. Look at that, 17 minutes, 15 minutes for them, 17 for Zach. I played the same amount for Ant, 41 points, though. It's everybody else. It's their fucking defense, dude. It's DeMar DeRozan having 25 and Zach LaVine having 19. So, there you go. You do the math. Those two together, I fucking scored just as much as those two together, but it's everybody else not being able to get a fucking stop. Sabonis, right there, Sabonis, eating us alive. Rudy Gobert is such trash, dude. This boy's 6'10", 240. How big is Randall? 6'9", 250. I'm gonna fucking start putting Randall on his bitch ass. Fuck Sabonis. Westbrook coming off the bench with the spark. Schroeder's a fucking dick as always because Conley can't play defense. Keegan Murray can hit threes and stretch the floor. Malik Monk's always a dick off the bench. Hell, they barely even played Keon Ellis and he's a speed demon. Like, the Kings are fucking stacked, bro. Damn it. They're 9 of 17 from 3, and we were 5 of 14. Like, they shot 53% from 3. They just couldn't miss. They got 5 offensive rebounds, even though I'm plainly fucking saying to crash the glass. I don't know why that doesn't work. But when I put crash glass, every single person should be trying to fight for that rebound. 5 to 3 in offensive rebounds. Bench points, 16 to 5. Their bench points absolutely fucking killed us. Because I do not have a bench. Fucking Dante DiVincenzo is about it. Terrence Shannon was great on last year's game, and I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him now. I don't know how we're playing in real life, so I don't know what actual lineup to use. Now I gotta play the fucking Suns. I can press circle. Like I'm gonna fucking beat them. Gotta go into Phoenix and play this one. And then the Thunder are in my division. The Thunder ain't gonna lose a fucking game. I ain't gonna make it to the cup unless I make the wild card. I gotta win fucking games, dude, and I can't do it with the Wolves. They fucking suck. They're so good, but they have no defense. None. They have no fucking defense at all. Yeah, he's got an A, and it's just because he's too little. He's 6'1". He's got an A. He should have an A+. His post defense, it's just their team defense. Post defense is an A. It's because he's so fucking slow. And I mean, they shot the lights out. There's nothing we can do with that. They just shot threes like crazy. I should have fucking individually smothered every single one of them. But when we bring people off the bench, I need to know Bones can shoot threes, play decent defense. Dante has good defense. Terrence, decent across the board. Nas, good post defense. His athleticism should be better than that, but whatever, he can shoot threes. His rebounding is his problem. That's his biggest fucking problem, is his rebound. And homeboy here has a B+ and a B rebounding, so might start giving him more of a chance. Dillingham, 6'2", B+, B+, can't play defense. I need you to be able to play defense. Jalen Clark can play defense. Might play him instead of Terrence Shannon. He's a B. You know, it don't make that much of a difference. You know he could play D, but he's old as fuck and be real slow. I don't know. I guess we need to move us up to an 85. Gotta help. You gotta help, and I should have ran. When I also need to realize to run zone. I always forget. I should have ran a 3-2 zone but as soon as they would have, they'd have kicked it to Sabonis, and Sabonis would have scored. That team's stacked, man. We'll start using zone. Play through stars, shoot at will. Limit people's transition. Protect the plank. Pay physical. Crash defensive glass. Alright. Alright, next time I'll be ready. Devin Booker, my best defender is Jaden McDaniels. You will be guarding him. They got Jalen Green. So Ant-Man, you'll be guarding him. Actually, no. Dylan Brooks will be guarded by Jaden Daniels. Jaden McDaniels. Wait. Devin Booker, Jaden McDaniels. Yes, Dylan Brooks can be guarded by fucking Mike Conley. That shit don't matter. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, and Mark Williams. Royce O'Neal. And you got people like Grayson Allen coming off the bench. You got fucking, I don't know where Bradley Beal's at. Oh, he went somewhere else, I think. The damn Warriors or somewhere. Clippers. Alright, so Grayson Allen. Ryan Dunn off the bench, he's fast. Richards. But we got him. If I have to, Devin Booker has to be stopped. So Jaden McDaniels, I'll try you. If that don't work, I'll put fucking Ant-Man on him. And if that don't work, I'll play a fucking zone. We'll switch it up. It's a long game, but I'll be ready to play him when I come back. So all I gotta do is start the game up.